Hello friends, welcome to the Southern Mountain Kitchen. Today we're going to make chocolate Easter eggs filled with peanut butter. So we're going to start off with the inside first, which is the peanut butter filling. And we're going to add 2.5 cups of confectioner's sugar to a bowl. And then to that we are going to add 1 cup of creamy peanut butter. And next we are going to add 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Now you need to melt this a little bit before you put it in your bowl so that way it'll be easier to mix. Then to this we are adding a half a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract and 1/8 teaspoon of salt. And then once we get this all in our bowl, we're going to mix this with the mixer. Now mind you, you're going to get so far into this where it's going to get really chunky, really crumbly. You want to keep going with this. If you have to, you can take off your mixer and actually do this with a spoon because you're going to need to scrape the sides and everything. But eventually it's going to combine together and it will be crumbly until you start to form it into the pieces that go inside of the eggs. So if you have it a little crumbly, that's okay. Don't worry about that. It will work out fine for what you're doing. Now as you can see with mine, it's pulling together and it is starting to be crumbly. However, if you keep going with this, it will stick together. Now once you have it in your bowl, you can look to the side of mine and see that I have a mold here that I'm using to make the eggs in. I have 2 of these, and what I'm going to do is make my pieces of peanut butter into little teeny tiny flat egg shapes that will fit inside of that mold, but let the chocolate go around it. So I'm going to shape these by hand, and as you shape them, you'll notice your fingers are pushing into this stuff. It's going to make it less crumbly and a little bit more solid. And once you get these done, you're going to go through and use these all. You're going to put them on parchment paper and then onto a pan and stick them to your fridge to let them chill for about a half an hour or so. But you're going to have a lot of these when you make this. And what I'm going to set this up for is to make a total of 12 eggs. And the chocolate I'm using will do that. But when you have the peanut butter left over, you can actually take it and put it in the fridge, hold it for a day or two, and then come back and make more of these if you want to melt more chocolate, or if you want to continue and make more than 12, if you want to make 24, you could keep going and you would have enough to do that. It's just you have to add more chocolate. I'm only doing enough for the 12. So as you can see in my container here, I have about 16 ounces of chocolate, and this is a dark chocolate, and I'm adding a teaspoon of oil to it, which will help smooth it as it's melting down. And you're going to do this in the microwave and melt it for just 30-second bursts to a minute to get it actually smoothed out to where you can put it into the molds. And then I'm going to spoon it in, move it around, and then take the mold and tilt it until the chocolate goes around all of the rim and everything. And then I'm going to do these like 1 at a time, or you can do them 2 at a time if you don't make a mess of it. And you're going to do this for all of them to make the base before we put the peanut butter in. Because once we have the chocolate all in the base of this, then we're going to take the peanut butter out of the fridge, put it in, and then we're going to put chocolate over top to coat it to make the back of it. And then you just let it sit on the counter till it sits up and hardens, and then your eggs are done. You can pop them out later and then refrigerate them if you need to, or wrap them up to give to people. So as you can see, it's not that hard to move your mold and get the chocolate to go from side to side to actually coat it. And once your peanut butter's inside and you put the chocolate on top, you're going to have your base like this. And then you can smooth this out after it's done, or while you're actually letting it sit up one way or the other, you can get it done. And when you're done, it looks something like this. And these are really amazing to eat. They have a great taste. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. And if you get a chance, check out my cookbook, which is available on Amazon and in bookstores worldwide. Have a great day.